for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. Her squad off to a strong start, 2-0 to begin the year. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and a yard.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get big yardage on the deep ball. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. generate some early chunk plays, and try to get some points.
Let's go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. The teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Blue, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd, they need 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. Gary Stutzman on the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th
The
down.
Desperados out and ready to punt it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
50-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. This is Blue. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. Pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 19.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after him.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Give on the ground, and they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 24 on that one, and that will be a 1st down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
From the 50, he'll nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Bulls offense ready to get back at it. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
Nothing.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That's hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Desperados 7, Bulls nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bulls offense ready to get back to work. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Ken Jackson there defensively. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a San Diego 1st down. A gain of 9.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Blue. He'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a 1st down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. Now this time they'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Bulls. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bulls will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Desperados offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
made there, left side by Walker. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Chandler now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bulls offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
The Desperados offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Desperado. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Desperados will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bulls offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
San Antonio, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Please. Check out.
They'll look to throw. This one's caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Antonio. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Desperados will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
In what's been a pretty impressive defensive performance here today, the pass rush has been a little underwhelming. They've been non-existent up until this point, so as they finish this game out, it's got to feel good for them to see this pass rush start paying some dividends.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The Bulls going to send the punt team out there. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. But Desperados offense ready to get back at it. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10.
Ready? Talk 70s.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bulls offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Downfield. It's Besh. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Bulls.
Now, faking the give. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the left side, into the hands of Besh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's a run with their tight end. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Jack Besh. Touchdown, San Diego. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's the toss as they look to run, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll go right and find his running back, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15, and that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go. 79.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the jump.
1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
46-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run with Blue. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game, and that will be a 1st down.
San Diego.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. A run with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Desperados offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards for the touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Desperados will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bulls 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bulls offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Makes the score Desperados 35, Bulls 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And the San Diego 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Desperados offense, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the
So
field
that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Desperados are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's second and 3 to go.
And 3.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our